It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And taking the ball for the Dodgers, Tarek Skubal. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Jarren Duran leading things off and takes a strike.
7 o'clock.
Right side. And that one handled. The throw to first. A great play deep in the hole. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
That one fouled off. The 2-1. In there at the knees. Popped in the air. Left field. Hernandez under it. And there's 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
Here's Contreras now. Contreras, 33 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And getting the start for the Red Sox, Jake Bennett. What do you look for here?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And the slider just misses. The 1-0. And that one fouled off. Here's a 1-1. Good job to fight that one off.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. The hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Swing and a ball ripped down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone. And it hooks just foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
On to first. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boog. They understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent. Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
Ball one, no strikes. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Rafaela on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 13, Max.
Here's Max Muncy. One fun note on Max Muncy in 2025, he added glasses to his equipment. Muncy, who debuted glasses on April 30th and homered in his first at-bat wearing them against Cal Quantrill. Two down, nobody on. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Foul ball. Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Scoreless after one. Back here in L.A., Joe stepping in for Boston. Ceddanne Rafaela. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Ball one.
Got him swinging.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. Fouled off left side.
Ball.
And that one is lifted in the air. Hernandez moving under it. And there are two outs.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Jahmai.
Here's Jahmai Jones. That's in for a strike, a slider. And that is out of play. No score here in the second. This ball's chopped on the ground. Throw on to Freeman. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-1. This one in the air, center field. Rafaela settles underneath it. One up, one down.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Oh!
Right field, that's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A solo shot. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
One down. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Smoked on the ground a second. Slings to first, and that is out number 2.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Oh. Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
2 down, nobody on.
Oh.
That one misses, and the count's full. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Eliezer Alfonso digs in now. And the lefty with the 0-1. That clips the corner. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here at Chavez Ravine, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez. Gets him to chase after that one.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
The 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Ball. Outside low. Ball 2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2-2 on the way. Good eye in that spot.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting up, the shortstop.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Stepping in, Caleb Durbin. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Two down, nobody on.
Whoa.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Whoa.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Duran.
Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
Man at second. And a 1-2. This one in the air, center field. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 hit is all they get. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas.
Popped up. Jones under this one. And there's one away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Yes.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the second out.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Freeman takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. In the air, left field, Durant on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. So they make short work of him there. On to inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Red Sox nothing. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show LA. Back here at Dodger Stadium. So stepping in for Boston, Romy Gonzalez.
Ball. Huh.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Swings through it for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. That's in for a strike. The Dodgers leading by a run. Top half of inning number 4. That one's in there. And it's 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call. Contreras wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. 1-2 here. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one almost got him.
Ball 2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that is that. Nothing doing for Boston. They're down 1-0. Bottom of the 4th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy.
Number 13, Max Muncy.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
On the corner for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
No, that's a ball.
The lefty, the 1-0.
Hey.
Fastball for a strike. Hernandez wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. Holy Toledo. A towering shot to center, and they add a run. It's 2-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
One down. So here's Kyle Tucker now.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
The 0-1. Right through there for a strike. King Tuck goes down on strikes.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
2 down, nobody on.
Huh.
And that one in the air center field. That is the inning. Dodgers add 1 to their lead on the solo homer. And it's 2-zip Dodgers. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here now the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. Just
inside.
missed.
You know, these Red Sox just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
The 1-1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Swing and a bouncer towards third. Muncy sends it to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
Up next for the Red Sox, the second baseman, Jemai Jones.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Line drive, pulls it down, and they're 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Digging in, Carlos Narvaez. Two down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
That's to third. Zips it to first. Red Sox go 1-2-3. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Back here in LA, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a foul ball. 0-1. Foul ball there. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Eliezer Alfonso.
Betts on at first, nobody out.
No, that's a ball. That's off the corner.
Swings, and this one's flared. Fair ball. Flying around third is Betts. He'll score easily, and they take a 3-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Looked that one in there for the knock. Definitely got that pitch on the outside of the cap a little bit, but he made it work for him.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Jake Bennett departs. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching for
Giovanni Moran takes over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Miguel Rojas at the plate.
Ball one.
Man at second. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Headed for the plate. In comes the run from second.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. One away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Justin Slayton, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Chapman also getting ready.
No, that's a ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Ripped on the ground to second. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, number 13, Matt Muncy.
Two outs and a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 0-2 now. Got him looking for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 5. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Red Sox nothing. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. Wilyer Abreu getting ready to hit.
Wilyer Abreu.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hernandez gets under it. And there's 1 away.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Caleb Durbin.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Way inside, gets out of the way. The Bo Sox down by 4, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2.
Ball.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Missed
That's
with a
ball.
changeup, and it's a full count. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now batting Jarren Duran.
Ball. Ball 2.
Pitch misses there. 3 balls and a strike.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Rojas. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, L.A. Bottom of the 6th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
That catches the corner. And a foul ball. The 0-2.
Ball.
Stays alive. On the ground right side. Contreras takes it to the bag, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Here's Kyle Tucker. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
And that's a little bit high. Ball 1. Tap foul at the plate.
That's the ball.
That misses. 3-1. Next offering is fouled back. Payoff pitch towards first. Contreras takes it himself, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the center fielder, number 44, Andy.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Giovanni Moran won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the Red
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Justin Slayton.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Check swing, he held up. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball.
Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Inside, just missed. Mookie Betts getting on deck circle. Two down, nobody on. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 3-2. Payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here comes a 3-2. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Betts now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Pajes off of first with 2 away. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. 1 left for LA, but they lead it 4-0. Top of inning number 7. So stepping in for Boston, Romy Gonzalez. First pitch, and he just misses. Challenge from behind the dish here. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. And the 0-1.
Oh! Ball 2.
Pulls that one foul. On the ground, right side. Freeman steps on the bag, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution. So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
And that one clips the corner. The Red Sox down by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7.
That's a ball. Ball.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. 2 down, bases empty. So stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. That one found hard the other way. Next offering is fouled back.
That's a ball.
Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Evan Phillips looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Lauer getting cranked up as well. 2 down, nobody on. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Another scoreless inning, and now that's 7 shutout frames. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show LA. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the 7th, Eliezer Alfonso steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's 1 for 2 so far in his debut.
First big league game, check. First hit,
outside.
check. First multi-hit game, that would be nice. We'll see.
Strike one.
Slayton, 28 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2019. Fought off foul.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's one down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Up.
Off
No,
the plate
that's a
inside.
ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Strike. Ball.
And
Oh.
downstairs. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I'll tell you what, he earned that walk.
Back to the top of the order now. Now here is Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Ball.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in, he gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Justin Slayton out of the game, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. New pitcher for the Red Sox, Aroldis Chapman.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
That's the ball.
Late on that fastball.
That was straight queso right there.
That one missed. Now it bounces away. Can't squeeze it. Rojas up into scoring position now with 2 out on the pass ball.
Just looked like a lapse in concentration right there behind the plate. Maybe got crossed up, but either way, now they have to deal with the runner in scoring position with 2 outs.
And it's second. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look.
Next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, number 13.
And it's a called strike after the review. So they've still got both their challenges. Payoff pitch. Freeman hits it in the air. Abreu should have this one. Brings it in, and that'll do it. So the Dodgers leave one. They lead 4-0.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Evan Phillips. He's into the game with the bases empty. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. The Bo Sox in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. And that skips into dirt.
Nope. Ball 2.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. Still one challenge left for them. Struck him out looking.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Nope. That's off
Action
the
in the
plate.
pen down there. Brock Stewart looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Check swing, and he went. Strike one. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The Dodgers leading by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Ball.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher,
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez.
Ball 1. Ball 2.
Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. And they cut into the lead. It's 4-1.
That home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet. Can be pretty dangerous when you fall behind in the count.
And on the hill for the Dodgers, Tarek Skubal. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Trying to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. Nope, he held back. Here's a 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup put together by manager Alex Cora. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the manager's trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Romy Gonzalez at the plate now. That's ball one. And the 1-0. Hammered, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's the 0-1. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
Clearly, he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
The 0-2.
Recognized that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Man at first, one away. And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 3,
Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first.
That's a ball.
Pitch misses and
He's
safe. It's a stolen base.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
Man at second. Inside corner for a strike, and the count even at 1. Skubal, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Man on second, 2 down. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. 1 hit, 1 left. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. We go to the bottom of the first, and towing the slab for the Boston Red Sox in this one, Jake Bennett. What do we need to know here?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And now the 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that one missing low. Chop to the right side. Jones. The throw to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
The 1-0. And he can't make the play. But plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 13, Max.
2 down, base is empty. Here comes Max Muncy. Just missed.
Whoa.
You're getting a taste right here of what Max Muncy does. Has a really good eye of the strike zone. And that's in for a strike. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 2 down, nobody on. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Got him swinging for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. We played an inning, no score. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Here now the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting six.
Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Second inning here, no score. Sliced hard but foul. Skubal in his 6th season, 29 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. The 0-2. Swings and misses. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
1 out man at first. Carlos Narvaez will hit next. Just missed. The lefty, the 1-0.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1.
I think he wanted that call on the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
The count 2-1. Out towards right center field. And there are 2 down.
Batting 8, the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Pajes has a beat on it. And that'll do it. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Bottom of the second, here come the Dodgers. No score.
The left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
That's out the corner.
Check swing called strike. And that's strike 1.
Nope. That's inside.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Nope, that's high.
The 1-0.
Strike! Woo!
There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Holy Toledo. A solo shot. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt. But unfortunately on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing.
One down. And next for L.A., Andy Pajes. 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
That's the
Really
ball.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. High fly ball down the left field line. That's back there. Holy Toledo. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to their lead. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Strike one.
The 0-2. And they'll do it again.
Ball one.
Pitch
Ball.
misses there. Ball 2. That's
Ball
a
3.
little bit low. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Now 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Eliezer Alfonso. That's in there. That is strike 2.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back here at Dodger Stadium. So stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Ball one. Ball 2.
Late on that fastball.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Out to short. Bats up with it. Whips it to first. That's a very athletic play.
The left fielder, Jarren Duran.
Seeing an impressive jump throw from the hole at short. Let's see what StatCast has to say.
Now he's just showing off out there. I mean, I don't know if fans realize how much arm strength you need to make that throw. This guy's got a rocket of an arm, and that was on full display right there. Just an awesome job.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Here's the 0-2. Caught one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Up with it, fires to first. No chance on the throw. He beats it out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Romy.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while, a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head. But I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty, it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
1 down. Romy Gonzalez, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Gets him to chase after that one.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
That's a ball. Ball 2.
Duran, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And a payoff pitch. On the ground to first. He takes it on his own, and they got him.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
That one catches the corner for a strike. And a foul ball. The 0-2.
Oh. No,
Good
that's a
location,
ball.
good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's got a chance. And gone. He sends a rocket to left. And it ties it up. It's 2-2.
I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Huh.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
We've seen him struggle with pitch selection today, and they've swung at pitches out of the zone too many times already. This game just started. Need to lay off of those tough pitches.
Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. You're dialed into the show. Back here in L.A. and at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas. That one fouled off. There's a strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Oh.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
The designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
No, that's low.
Tied up here in the early going. Fouled off. He was late.
Ball.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Stays alive. Just missing there. And that's ball 3. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. It's amazing to me that he was able to put the barrel on that one. I mean, that pitch was pretty well outside, but great extension and bat control through the zone allowed him to drive it the other way. That was pretty impressive.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Fouls one off out of play back to our left. Step off, throw to first. Ohtani back in. Now the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
That's a ball.
Missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
One, 2 now. Swing and a ground ball into the outfield. Base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the last half of the 3rd. Swings through that one.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Teoscar.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Nope,
You don't want to
that's
get beat
off the
by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Out towards right center field. Abreu settles under this one, and that will end the inning. We're through 3 and tied at 2 apiece. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. And that misses. And that is ball 1.
You know, these Red Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That's in there. That's strike 2.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Here's a 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 1 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, the second baseman, Jahmai Jones.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Struck him out swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Narvaez.
So digging in, Carlos Narvaez. First offering way inside, almost got him. Two down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. Way out front for strike 2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Good job to fight that one off. Another 1-2.
Ball.
And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Red Sox. Score remains 2-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Kyle Tucker.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Makes the catch, 1 down.
Up next for the Dodgers.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Next one off the plate inside. Ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
On the inside corner for a strike. Now he's challenging the called strike. And the strike call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. That one catches the zone. Full count now. In the air out to center. Touches down. That's a hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Here's Mookie Betts now. He's 0 for 1.
Hey.
Oh, 1 down. There's a strike. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
For the Dodgers, the catcher, Eliezer Alfonso.
Ball. High.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Step off throw to first.
Hey!
Pajes dives back in safely. And that one fouled off. Got him swinging. Through 4, we're deadlocked at 2 apiece. New inning getting started. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Skubal back to work.
You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Up the middle, makes the catch, 1 down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Alfonso takes it in for the out. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder, Duran.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
2 down, nobody on. This to third. Muncy slings it across. Red Sox go 1-2-3. We've hit the halfway point. Tied 2-2.
Now pitching for
new arm out of the bullpen, Giovanni Moran.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Leading up for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
You know, these Dodgers, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Oh!
Yeah, that's outside.
That's away.
Yeah, that's ball 2.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Strike on the inside corner. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2-2. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Gonzalez fires over
You're
to
out.
first. There to beat him by an eyelash.
For the Dodgers, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
Next to the dish is Freddie. 1 for 2. Left field. And that will drop foul. Moran, 28 years old. And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And Freddie takes the K. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. So up next,
Leading
Romy
off for the Red
Gonzalez.
Sox, the third baseman, Romy Gonzalez.
No, that's a ball.
This one in the air, center field. Pages in position, and there's one down.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
Sliced hard but foul. The 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's got it. 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, the center fielder, number 3, Cedar Rafaela.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Cedar Rafaela. Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. And down on strikes. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Home half of the 6th inning coming up. Deadlocked to 2 apiece. Back here at Dodger Stadium, where we go bottom 6. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
The 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Here's the 0-2.
No! To take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Ball.
Stays alive. In the air, center field. Rafaela on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Strike. Woo.
Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
The right fielder, Kyle.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Giovanni Moran is done, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the Red
So
Sox,
they turn things over to the
number
righty,
63,
Justin Slayton. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Here's Kyle Tucker. He's already homered here in this one. And that clips the inside corner. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And the 0-2. In the air, right field. He's got it, and that is that. Dodgers down in order. 6 innings behind us, all square at 2-2. Back here in L.A., here now the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. That one the other way, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. Hernandez quickly throws it in. Go-ahead run into scoring position as he stops at second.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Tarek Skubal will depart, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching for
Tanner Scott comes on now.
Tanner Scott.
That clips the corner. The Red Sox with the go-ahead run standing at second here in the top half of inning number 7. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Jack Dreyer, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. And a count 1-2. Man at second. Out to short. Betts whips it to first. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
Everyone appreciates when a shortstop makes a play like that. Your manager's smiling over there, and your teammates are loving it.
Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it's just foul. That was close. To the left side, but it is well foul. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. To the right side, Rojas gets it to first. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to third.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
On the ground, Rojas. And the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Back here at Chavez Ravine, set for the last half of the 7th. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Oh, 2 now. Got him. 1 gone here.
next for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Inside, just missed. And that's a fair ball. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And here's the catcher, Eliezer Alfonso, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
High fly ball, right field. Abreu under it. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
And that is out of play. The Dodgers with the go-ahead run at first here, the bottom of the 7th.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And a 2-1 on the way. And he boots it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Swing, and he popped it up. Jones settles under it, brings it in, and that will end the inning. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Dodgers 2.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jack Dreyer.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Gets the call. Strike 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Will Klein, the closer, is getting loose. And that one ripped into right. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And that one fouled off.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Runner on the go. Pitch
No,
misses.
that's a ball.
Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Pickoff throw, and he dives back in safely. The 2-1. And there's a strike.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Now the third baseman, Romy Gonzalez. 1 for 3. And he takes one right on the black. And that is strike 1. Man at second. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
The 0-2. Now this one gets away from the catcher. To third, safe. And the go-ahead runs at third.
So that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
A little bit low. Ball 1. Pitch gets away. And the runner holds. Two-0. And
that's
another
the
ball.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Cedar Rafaela in the on-deck circle, hoping for a chance.
3 strikeouts for him already, but that would be forgotten if he can get to the plate and make a difference right here.
And ball 4 to the board.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jack Dreyer done for the night. And the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
new pitcher for the Dodgers, Evan Phillips.
Evan Phillips.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Cedar Rafaela digs in now. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
2 on, 2 outs. Inside. And it's 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Dodgers 2.
Now pitching for
Back
Boston,
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tyron Guerrero.
Leading up for the Dodgers, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Late on that fastball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That one inside. Full count now.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Ground ball left side to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Muncy.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Garrett Whitlock, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. The 1-1. And a big swing and a miss. Fights it off. He'll see another. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
And now Teoscar Hernandez.
0 for 3 in this one.
Nope. Ball one.
Two down, nobody on. Out towards right center field. And that is the third out of the inning. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Dodgers 2. Back here at Dodger Stadium. So stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. Yeah, that's fouled off. 0-1. Hard hit right side. Rojas with the throw to first. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Up next for the Red Sox, the second baseman, Jemai Jones.
In there for strike one. All tied up here at the top of the ninth.
That's a ball.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and a miss. That one way inside. Sets him down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Now the catcher up to hit, Carlos Narvaez. Two down, nobody on. Hit in the air out to center field. Pajas under it. And that is that. 1-2-3 go the Red Sox. It's the ninth, and we are tied. Back here in L.A. and at the plate for the Dodgers, Kyle Tucker. There's the strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Boston's bullpen with some activity. Brian Bayo, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
This one in the air, center field. Rafaela under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the center fielder, number 44, Andy Pajas.
The 1-0.
Ball two.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Here's a 2-1. That one is upstairs. Mookie Betts waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss. Wow. And now 3-2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider is more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Tyron Guerrero gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the Red
Number
Sox,
56
number
on the pitch out of the pen here.
Ryan Watson.
Here's Mookie now, known for his late inning heroics. Fouled off left side. And a foul ball. The 0-2.
That's the
0-2
ball.
count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Ball.
And that's too high. Eliezer Alfonso in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Payoff pitch. And he walked it.
Take it
Now
base.
the winning run is on base.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Substitution being made at first. Dodgers bring in a pinch runner, Hesung Kim. 0 for 3 so far at his debut.
Yeah, great time to get that batting average off the runway here.
That
No,
one
that's a
misses.
ball.
That's 5 straight. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Late swing, foul to the left. Swings and misses, struck him out. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Dodgers 2.
Now pitching for
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Will Klein. Go ahead, run on base. Wilyer Abreu now at the plate.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Runner around third, on his way to the plate, and they lead it in the 10th. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double. What a way to get it going. A double to knock home the runner from second.
Yeah, just clearly trading places, and now that guy on second threatening to score more runs. Good clutch hitting to lead off the frame.
And it's second. Out front, rip foul. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Tosses to first. One away in the top half of the 10th.
Well, as a hitter, it can be kind of tough. You get a hard-throwing reliever that comes in the ball game. You don't know exactly what his pitches are doing, and that clearly blew him up on the hand, sawed off that bat. Tell you what, the bat companies, they're pretty happy when guys like this come in out of the bullpen.
Back to the top of the order. Now batting Jarren Duran. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts, and he's grounded out.
Ball.
One out and a runner at second here in extra innings.
Right through there for a strike.
And that one is lifted in the air. 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Romy Gonzalez.
Inside, almost got him. Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball there. One now. Fastball for a strike. That one outside. And now it's 3-2. Wilson Contreras would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
3-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Dodgers 2. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, L.A.
Now pitching for the Red Sox.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Brian Bayo.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Miguel Rojas at the plate.
You got the number 9 hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game or maybe even walk it off.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Foul ball, still 0-2. So the tying run at second. Outside low. 1-2 to count.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one almost got him.
Ball.
Shohei Ohtani would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. That one misses.
Take it,
So a leadoff walk. Challenge from behind the dish here. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. So they're now out of challenges. Making a move at first on the pinch run for the Dodgers. Tommy Edman. And fouled off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Around third. The throw home. Tag.
No, he saved.
It's 3-3.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. That missed by a lot. Ball one. Winning run at second, no outs. And we're in the last half of the 10th. Swings through that.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
1-2 now. That's a ball. Tried to attack with a sweeper. Swings and misses, struck him out. And that is a big first out.
You know, varying speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
That one to first. Contreras. There's one. Double play, and we have more free baseball on the way. A run, a hit, and a man left. We push on to the 11th. All tied up at 3 apiece. On to extra innings. So stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. Into second easily with a leadoff double. The run scores from second, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
A little bit high, and that's ball one. Man at second.
Ball.
That clips the corner. Next pitch is outside. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're here in the top half of the 11th. In the air to left center. Hernandez coming on. He's got it.
And there's one away.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
So now the DH spot, Masataka Yoshida. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second. It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Will Klein won't go any further tonight, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Brock Stewart.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Stewart, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit. Liner snagged it first. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. The Red Sox 4 and the Dodgers 3. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the Show LA. We're in extras here. Leading off, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Up the middle. Dives, but it's off his glove. He doesn't have a play, and that leaves him with runners at first and third after a tricky play.
A great showcase of hustle tracking that ball down. They didn't get the out, but that's still a good baseball play right there.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Brian Bayo won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for the Red
Here's a
Sox.
new pitcher from the pen, Greg Weisser.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Just off
inside.
the inside edge. Check swing, and he went. And the count even 1-1. In the air, left field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
Did he
Takes
go?
a swing, now would appeal to third. No, he held up. This one in the air, center field. Rafaela gets there. He's under it. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Muncy comes in to score. And they've tied it again.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
So the sac fly ties the game. Andy Pajes will hit next. He's already homered in this game.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
The Dodgers with the winning run on at first. And we're in the bottom of the 11th. That clips the corner. On the ground, a second, might be two. There's one, and that's two. 11 innings in the books now, and we are tied 4-4. On to the 12th. So stepping in for Boston, Carlos Narvaez. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Fly ball down the line. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Save! And the go-ahead runs at third.
Up next for the Red Sox, the right fielder, William Abreu.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Tied at 4. Just off the inside edge.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
2-1 now. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
One down, runner at first. Now it's the shortstop, Caleb Durbin.
Oh!
And the 1-0. Fought off foul.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Next offering in there for a strike. 1-2. Bows it back with 2 strikes. And a ball and 2 strikes. Abreu leads off first with 1 away. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Way inside. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good job to fight that one off. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. The kick, the 3-2. Payoff pitch. Oh, he hit him.
Time.
And that got him pretty flush.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder, Duran.
That's in there. That's strike one.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Nope. Ball one.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
And that one fouled off. Traffic on the bases with one already in. Here deep into extra innings. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's gone for the fourth time tonight. Two aboard, two outs. Here's the third baseman, Romy Gonzalez. Strike one. And he swings through that one.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Into center. And that's a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. And it's 6-4.
Well done. Drives in the run. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter. But when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Brock Stewart is done. Two-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
Alex Vesia taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Late on that fastball. The Bo Sox trying to break this one open, and we're deep into extras. That one ran inside, almost got him. Two on, two outs. Almost got him. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Called out on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th coming up. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Dodgers 4. Back here at Chavez Ravine. We're in extras here. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that one clips the corner. Right through there for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Duran gets under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play.
Boom, that's just a terrible decision to go for third right there. I mean, he was posed by a lot. Not even close. You've got to be a little smarter than that on the base pass.
Getting another chance at his debut here. He's 0 for 4.
Yeah, probably a little anxious to do something positive right here.
Swing and a base hit.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
It's been a rough one for him so far at the plate, but that'll help. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
First pitch just misses. The tying run at the plate. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Here's a 1-1.
No, that's a ball.
Red Sox leading it by 2. And the home team trying to pull it out.
Fastball is outside.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Tying run at the plate. So
Take it,
walk puts runners at first and second.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
So back to the top of the order. Shohei Ohtani getting ready to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And that one fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
That one way inside. And that skips in the dirt.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
That one at 95 missed up top, and the count is 3-1. Freddie Freeman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Three-1 is on the way.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Weiser is just one strike away. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. The Red Sox trying to close out a 2-run lead here in extra innings. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. And a payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck. Carrying well. Can't reach it. This should score at least one. In to score from first. Safe at third, and the winning run is on the doorstep. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Greg Weiser departs, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back.
Now pitching for
New pitcher on now, Garrett Whitlock. He has a great slider with tons of movement. That one not close, and that's ball one. Winning run at third, 2 down. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Holy Toledo. A 2-run shot.
When you get to extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
Final score of 8-6 in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout.